Hey everyone, how's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday? Beautiful Saturday in Orlando, nice and sunny. Saturday midday, it's like about 82 degrees. Um, it's not muggy. The breeze is nice, and it's a beautiful morning. Thank God for that. How are you guys? Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon, coming to you. Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon. How are all my friends, all my supporters, families? All my other YouTube members, all you guys, blessings to you. All right. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, and a great weekend as well. Yes, guys. So this morning, um, something that I saw this morning that kind of like, it sat on my mind for a while, and I just want to talk a little bit about it because, I think it's need to be heard, and I'm sure it's been heard in newscasts and all over, but just from one of your regular and his opinion and what he thinks, and that's what I'm going to bring to you in this little um, set that I'm going to discuss. Um, so yes, guys. So we're in the midst still of a pandemic. Now it's what, October, so it's past 6 months. For a few months now. So yes, it's a chronic condition, and we're all trying to understand now. And trying to learn to live with this situation. But what I want to talk about is this morning I was watching the news, and I'm sure y'all heard about the enormous amount of people that got laid off from Disney World and Universal and all those places. And right now people really, it's hard to make ends meet because don't forget, you still have to pay the car note, you still have the rent, you still have the schools to deal with kids. You still have food, to put in the refrigerator, and all the other bills you have, credit card bills, car note, like I explained, put gas in the car, et cetera, et cetera. And with all that, you have no money. Okay, so I saw this morning on the television the same workers that were laid off from Disney that had great jobs, were in an enormous line this morning, a long, long line. Okay, and they were getting like nice sized boxes of food. They were delivering to them, from other workers that were laid off who volunteered to be out there to with their service. And I commend them for that because they're laid off, but they say, you know what, let me go out there and do what I can. And they went out there and helped. I mean, if I could and if I had the strength to do it, I would have done it because it's very nice to do. And it's the best time to volunteer right now, which is now, to help somebody in any which way you can. It's if it's even $5, $10 or whatever. Don't let somebody go to bed without eating if you can't help that. Don't ever let that happen to us. This is America. Oh yeah. So please, friends, neighbors, and all guys, please don't let that happen to no one that because I tell you, just to look and see, man, it kind of woke me up this morning where it opened my eyes because it's in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait a minute. No, when I looked at the line and see the amount of people from my backyard that's out of work, which are getting hit hard by this pandemic, because you have to understand we're living in a tourist area. Orlando is a tourist area, so a lot of these businesses they rely on tourism, to manage. I would say a good 80% of these businesses rely on tourism to manage. You know what I'm saying? And without tourism, then there's no jobs, and no form of security, and it's just the unknown, and and there comes the fear, you fear of the unknown, which is on COVID. You know what I'm saying? Because it's causing so many havocs around, and yet still it's like unknown as far as really, really and truly what it is, and the specs of it. You know what I mean? We know it can cause deaths, we know it can cause illness, yes, but as far as treating it and all that type of stuff, we're still in the woods, and people are still dying, of course, because now, I heard the number went up in some serious millions, which it's very staggering, and I don't know, it's just too much, for some of the people who are in their house for the past 6 months, cabin fever, some of the elderlies who are living in chronic pain, and they really can't get to exercise the way they want to. I'm telling you guys, it's tough. So for my people that I saw this morning in the food line, I feel for you, and I tell you, man, my heart goes out to you, and I hope pretty soon you guys will find a job where you can manage. Because to me, it wasn't a good look for me because this is America. You know, America have a lot of money to give away to other countries and do, other things with it. You know, people are starving. You know, and you promise to give them that stimulus check, and yet still for none of us, you know, we can't see or hear when it's going to happen. And you have to understand, $1,200 can't pay your rent, not even for one bedroom. So you know what I'm saying? It could go but so far, but yet still, you know, we haven't seen it. You know, so I'm trying to figure out if the government is waiting for the country to go into a serious stress factor where it causes a lot of chaotic, you know, stuff on as far as violence and stuff like that, because you have to understand, desperation is going to bring violence, you know. And you know, pretty much that's what I'm seeing right now, desperation, you know. And it's not easy, you know what I'm saying. And you do understand why these people are desperate, you know. It's not easy, and it could be fixed. It could be fixed, you know, by just passing these checks and allow people to have at least food in their refrigerator and could keep the light on, because God knows $1,200 can't pay rent, but we still appreciate it because you could make it up, and you know, and I'm trying to do what you can and make do best. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what I saw this morning really bothers me, man, and I saw it happening in other states, and I know it's for the right reason and a good reason, but you know, I'm not saying we're better than being in the food line as Americans, but listen, this is where, you know, people look up to us, you know, when it comes on to finance, look up to us when it comes on to health, you know, and all that type of stuff. Other countries look up to us. And to see what we're going through this moment, I mean, pretty much I was embarrassed this morning to see how, you know, what was going on. And you know what, we shouldn't be really embarrassed, because you know what, it's not our fault why people are out of job. It's not our fault why we get laid off, our people get laid off, you know. It's because of the situation that we're living in right now, you know, the crisis that we're in. But it's just to see, you know, the transition, you know, within like 7, 8 months of life, the transition of the world, the transition of how you have to live, the transition of how you have to eat, the transition of how you have to sleep, the transition of how you have to work, you know, all these things coming in that you have to adapt to at a fast pace. You know, it's just like everything coming to you at a rapid pace, which, you know, all unexpectedly. You know what I mean? And you know, you have to learn how to deal with it. Man, it's tough. You know, it's really, really tough, man. Really, really tough. You know, and I'm telling you, man, it breaks my heart this morning, you know, from what I saw. You know, and I know people are, you know, getting food to go home so they could, you know, enjoy their family. But it just breaks my heart because those are hard working taxpayers, man. And they wish they had a job instead of being out there in that line, man. You know? And they wish they were other way than they had to be out there in that line. I heard one guy this morning said, this is going to last me for the next 3 weeks because, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, you know? And yet still I don't have a job, you know, I can't pay my rent. And now that the rent thing is up, a lot of people are getting evicted. That's another thing, you know? What are they going to do with all these people on the streets? You know, does America have a plan for them? I hope they do. You know, I really, really hope they do. Because there's going to be a lot of people on the street, you know? Yeah, that's another thing. You know, a lot of people out there, you know, so what are we going to do? You know, what are we going to do? I mean, something got to give, man. Something got to give, you know? We have to do better because we can. We can do better. So why not? You know, America, you can do better. This government system can do better as far as helping the people. Oh yeah. So why not? You know, you have election coming up in a few weeks. You know, I mean, you're asking for the vote. You're asking for the vote. Well, we can't vote on a hungry stomach. We cannot vote without a roof over our head. We can't vote when we're sleeping on the street. You know, people don't feel comfortable like that. You know, so in order for you to you know, look at these people and ask them to do things for you. You know, hey, help out. It's not coming out of your pocket. Help out, man. You know, it's hard paying tax money, man. Just help out. You know, give back to the people. You know, so they could live halfway decent, man. You know, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because that's not hard to do. You know, it's not hard to do. You know, it's just that every day, you know, you hear about different things in politics where the focus has been like shift from, you know, the people to other different areas. I understand that's how politics work. You know, it's election time and you're going to see a lot of different things. You know, I'm not here to talk about that today because, you know what, a lot of, you know, outlets are giving politics right now. So I'm sure we all, you know, tired of hearing about that now. But hey, you know, yeah, so, you know, let them do what they do best with that. You know, my thing is I just tell my people to vote. You know, just go out and vote and represent yourself. And that's as far as I go with that. You know, But I just want to see the people, with a little bit of smile on their face, man. It's very sad to see some of the sad faces just trying to pick up a box because they know in your mind you have to figure out how long this is going to last me, or what's next, these things, man. I mean, I tell you, these things, man, they're heartbreaking. They're heartbreaking, and I really feel bad for my fellow ladies and gentlemen, who got laid off from their jobs, from all over, all over the world. I feel bad for everybody, because people are struggling right now, all over, But guys, I hope somewhere soon, we'll find some form of result, and it's just like me living with chronic pain, guys. I might not have this struggle right now as far as being, but before I used to be in a lot of, worse shape where I used to have to do other things to make my day, a more livable day. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I was roofed, I was fed, I was clothed, yeah. So, I didn't have to worry about those other things. I just focused on rehabilitation, and try to help myself, to better myself. You know what I mean? So, I'm telling you, man. But anyway, this condition has become chronic now, with what's going on with us in America. And now maybe because I'm a person that live with chronic pain and know how chronic conditions feel, that's why I'm like, you know what, this is not right, because I know we could do better. You see what I'm saying? I know the country can do better, when it comes on to sticking up for the people and do what's right. Yes, we can, yes, we can, and that's pretty much what I want to see, us doing better, because we can, you know what I mean? Yeah, each one teach one, each one help one, man. Let's do better, because we can, we can't avoid to see the country go. Right now, the country is so stressed, very stressed out. America is very stressed out right now. Uncle Sam is stressed, I understand that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we got to think about the people, you understand? Because Uncle Sam, you have to understand, you are not going to have mental issues from this, okay? Uncle Sam, you have to understand, you are not going to be homeless from this. Uncle Sam, you have to understand, you're not going to be jobless from this. Uncle Sam, you have to understand, you're not going to be miseducated from this. Like all the stuff that's going on. Uncle Sam, you have to understand, you're not going to reach your demise from this. Okay? So help the people. All right? Help us, help the people. The people that pay into your system, your tax system. Help the ones that vote for you, the ones that elect you. Don't forget, man. Election is coming up, man. Guys, I hope you vote because I don't want to go through another year like this. No way. Not in my wildest dream. You know what I mean? A year like this, this is a nightmare. Okay? This is a nightmare. Nightmare. That's what I call this. A nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, man. This year is a nightmare. Seriously. Seriously, guys. This is a serious nightmare. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I don't want to see this year again. I don't even want to read about it next year in a book, or next 10 years from now. Way down the line, I might, do some of the history reading on this because I don't want to have to refresh my memory on this no time soon. No, I want to get it out of my mind for a while and try to live and hope for the better, when things get better, and try to get back to normalcy with life, when things get better. So for all you guys out there, man, that's enjoying your Saturday, have you a blessed and beautiful day, and all the ones that support my channel, thank you so much. And for also the other ones that just go on and, just watch the video and give me a thumbs up, thank you as well. For the ones that share the videos, blessings to you. And guys, have a great Saturday. And like I always say, who feels it knows it. Peace.